A former Premier League footballer has left us this van. So this van belongs to Lee Bowyer, ex-Premier League footballer from Newcastle, Leeds and West Ham, I believe. Also, he's in management now, managing a few teams across the globe. He's visited us a week ago, just before he went on holiday. Dropped his lovely 21 plate Vito off with us. If you don't know much about Lee, he's a very, very keen fisherman. He goes to France a lot, fishes the lakes in France, Italy and around Switzerland. So he's already got a Vito, bit of a makeshift conversion in there. He is getting rid of that Vito. He's now upgraded to this Vito. Vitos are good and bad. Good because they drive a bit like a Merc, comfortable. Unfortunately, that's where it stops. The back end is a bit of a nightmare to convert, just for the shapes and stuff. But overall, really, really good, reliable van. So we're going to spin around to the back now and I'm going to tell you what layout we're going to be putting in this Vito to accommodate Lee's needs and sort of comfort when he is out and about in the van, in the UK and in Europe. So here we have it. We've got all the doors open. It's a twin sliding door. Obviously 2 doors at the rear. We're going to be putting 2 side windows in. We're not going to put any rear windows in. We're going to be taking the bulkheads out, top and bottom. We're going to be putting a partition in, I believe, up to around about here. 2 curtains. In his old van, he had the bulkhead left in, so it was pretty dark in the back. So I've told him, look, we'll get this out, put curtains in so he can open them up, let a lot more light in. Secondly, we are going to be putting a small unit on this side, just for storage. Not going to come out much further than the wheel arch. Simple storage in there to put your stuff in. On this side, we are going to put a 830 wide double seat bed on rails, so it'll slide up and down. Give him some free space in the rear, some free space at front if he needs it. This will leave, as you can see, we've marked out roughly where the bed's going to go. When he's got his units in, we're going to have a little gantry so he can get out the front of the van, either side door, or he can go out the rear of the van. He can also put these fishing rods and poles in there securely without getting them damaged. He wants this to be mainly off-grid, so off-grid means good solar panels, good lithium batteries. These batteries can range from 600 to £1,000 when you do a proper kit on it. So we're going to be putting a high-end, high-amp lithium battery in here, along with a solar panel. We are going to then put a mains hookup in, just so once a month you can charge it at home, just to keep them batteries fully topped up. We're then going to look to put a Bullfinch gas fitting on the external with a bottle internal, so you can put his barbecue straight in to the Bullfinch, so you can cook outside. We're not going to be putting any cooking stuff in here. Lee does most of his cooking outside. We are going to then get a low profile awning, because when you're in France you don't want to be going over 2 meters in height or vehicle height, because then you start to go into the lorry categories when you go through the toll roads. So height is a key point here, 2 meters or below, and that's basically it. The moment we're going to run with it, we're going to just get some probably suede on the walls, nice flooring down. It is going to look quite executive when it's done, but very comfortable for when Lee's doing his fishing trips, like I said before, around UK and in Europe. We are going to be getting this converted with one of our guys down in Chesterfield, a guy called Justin. He's already started ordering all the parts up, building the electrical board, ready to house some of the fittings and fixtures we need, some USB-Cs, USB plugs, stuff like that. So it's not going to be a basic conversion, but it's not going to have your sink in and your hob and stuff like that. This is going to be built around the needs of the customer, and it's going to be one of these things that I want to get into once a month. So if you want to get a conversion done or something a little bit different, drop us your ideas. Even if we can't help, we'll give you some options or other places to go. But here at FWX, we are going to look to do a project a month. So if you've got any projects that you think we can get on to, drop us an email, and obviously we'll meet up and see what we can achieve between us. But at the moment, we are just going to get the floor out, get everything cleaned off, get these arch boxes off, get our reel pan in, get our framework put on top, and then we're going to be doing the upholstery in-house at some point in between when it's down at Justin's place, and obviously for when we get it to do the final fit on the frame. So yeah, this is going to be our next big project, 2021 Vito from former Premier League footballer Lee Bowyer. Right, we have started the project, finally started. It's about 2 days behind schedule, but we've pulled it outside. We've took the bulkheads out top and bottom, removed the lashing points, took the floor up, took the boxes off the wheel arch. We can then see how high the wheel arches are. The next step is going to be getting the floor pan in and the seats sat on to make sure it clears the wheel arch. Problems with the Vitos are high wheel arch, low roof height, so it's a bit squashed. So if you haven't got a back, it's all right, but if you've got a back like most people, not much fits in them. It's a bit of a compromise. All right for kids in the back, if you're going to struggle to get a 6-foot adult in the back of there. But we're going to make it as low as possible to fit the width he needs on this side. Normally we'll be putting it behind the passenger side. It is going behind the driver's side. So our next video we're going to come into on this project is the floor pan sliding in. Then we'll get the seat on, see what the clearance is like, and make adjustments from there. Soon this will be leaving us, and then we'll be tuning back in down with Justin at Go Camper Vans, where he will start the proper build, getting the electrics in, stuff like that, windows, electrics, everything else. But yeah, project started. Come back with us when we've got the floor in, not bolted in, just in, to start getting our heights for the wheel arch. So we've been working on the project, the Vito van for Lee Bowyer. We have put in now the rail system floor, that's all bolted in. As you can see there, various points along the floor of the vehicle. This is going to be the seat, so he's gone for it's a double, small double, it's our Serena range, but it's only going to be one person, just for him when he's out. So it's been in, it's been out, it's been in, it's been out, like yo-yo. This is now going to make its way down to Justin at Go Camper Vans in the next half an hour, and then he's going to crack on with it. But we'll tune back in down there, just discussing what we need putting into it, some fixtures and some fittings and some extra bits that Lee wants putting in. This will get left with him. We'll pick back up in a week or two's time to see how far he is with it. We do need to collect the front seat, because the front seat's coming out getting re-trimmed to match the back seat, but that is fully fixed now. Sound deadening's been put on the floor for installation. That is staying here until further along the line of the conversion. We'll then deliver that down to a Go Camper Van, stick it in, make sure everything's working and passing everywhere up and down the vehicle, and then we should be on the home straight. Right, and we're off. We're going to go and visit my very good friend Justin at Go Camper Vans. I know Justin for a long time now. probably about 5 years. Been working closely with them on various stuff. So we're going to take the Vito for Lee Bowyer down to Justin Go Camper Vans, just in the centre, just off the centre of Chesterfield. He is going to be completing 90% of the conversion. We have converted vehicles on site at FWX, but we're just not geared up due to the volume of frames. So we're going to take the next best man, which is Justin. Really nice lad. Obviously we're going to go down there now and meet him and run through the brief plan of action for this vehicle, what we need in it, important parts, especially on the roof height for going into France, 2 metres or below. Obviously off-grid fully, so I need a decent battery. I think he is putting the battery in worth about £1,000, which is pretty good. So hopefully that's going to store everything that Lee needs whilst he's off-grid fishing around France, Italy and through Switzerland. So yeah, tune back in whilst we're down at Go Camper Vans and we'll make a list of key points we need to install in this vehicle. Right, we're down here at Go Camper Vans with Justin. Hello Justin, alright, long-term friend. The reason why I've come here, Justin, he gets a van in and he makes it unique for the customer. That's why we've chose Justin. There is a lot of camper van people that will supply it to, but they're on a mass sort of 5-6 vans a week. There's a lot of stuff we want to tweak in here and make one off for Lee, so we've brought him down there. Justin's place, not far from us, but we can keep an eye on him, see what's happening with it. So, shopping list of what he requires. The main thing, it can't be over 2 metres tall, the van.
Yeah, we've covered that.
He wants an awning on, but it's got to be side mounted, so we don't have issues with the height. He wants a gas bottle inside, so one of our gas lockers,
yeah,
with a 907 bottle, but we just want a bullfinch outside, just so he can cook outside, no cooking inside.
Yeah.
It's just a store inside, Kadak sort of barbecue, quick release straight in and out. Side windows, so we just want windows in the side. Obviously we need curtains in there for them as well.
Is he going for curtains or is he going for van shades?
We'll not get van shades in, will we? Or do
I can have a word and see if we can do one-offs, but they are one-offs.
Off-grid, this is the big one.
Yeah.
Because obviously everyone gets the electrics wrong in vans and then they end up crying.
Right.
So he needs to be fully off-grid for up to 2 weeks, solar panelled,
Yeah.
big storage. He isn't running much of it. He's charging his iPad, USB-C chargers ideally in there,
Yeah.
if we can, to charge his iPads. He needs a Wi-Fi point putting in it. Yeah, we want that putting in. I think he's got a Vodafone SIM card that he uses, obviously when he's through Europe and all the rest of it. He wants some nice ambient inside lighting.
Right, so does he want some dimmable? We normally do cool white, which is really, really bright, but then if you put it on a dimmable switch, you can dim it down to a certain level, so it's not in your face.
No, I think that's perfect for him.
DC to DC.
TV, bracketed in TV, so he can put his Fire Stick in.
Where does he want it? Do you know where he wants him mounted?
I don't think it's going to be. I did see him out, but maybe he's looking at a flip down one because he's not got a pop top to keep it out of the way of the sliding doors.
It's very, very limited to what you can do on it, unless you. It depends what sort of TV he wants. If he wants a biggish one, or does he want?
Can we not put a projector in? Or not?
Yeah, I can, but I mean the ones what I use.
I'm just trying to think of out the way, if you know what I mean.
So. I use these, this is brand new, so what it is a rear projector which you can mount wherever you want him mounting, depending where, if he's going to be laid in bed, we could probably mount it on where the projector screen in front of the blind, where you can just pull it down and then that'll go from there. This is all bespoke.
I think that because he's by himself on these fishing trips,
Yeah.
and he likes his Fire Stick. He's banged on about that, so I think if we can get that in, that'll blow his mind a bit. If we have that, I don't like the look of having like a little TV swinging on a bracket bouncing around. He says if it can be done, do it. But I think if we can get away with putting that on, it's going to blow his mind. I think we'll be able to. The last bit's just the storage side of it on that side. So we'll go to the van and have a look. Let's have a look at the van in there. Right, I need the front seats taken out.
Yeah.
and then I want to take them up to Spartan.
Yeah.
He's doing the full upholstery front and back for this. Luke at Spartan. So if you can whip them out, we'll pick them up in our van, and we'll pick them up and take them straight up there.
Yeah, no problem.
So in here we've got the sliding rail system, so that's fitted with the seat that he's chose, the size of it, which is 830 wide.
So it's 813 ton.
So the seat's technically not going to come past this point, really, the side of the tray. He wants not much further out than the wheel arch, side storage.
So does he want it going up the side?
Yeah.
Up the side with either some cupboard doors in where he can get in and put stuff in there?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's he's literally just said, I want some storage.
So this, like I discussed earlier, are we just having a window where it's there like that?
Yeah. All I want to give him, because all he's had in the past is a bulkhead.
Yeah.
So he goes in the back and it's dark.
Yeah.
He hasn't got any windows in his other
Yeah,
van.
I get that.
So I says, look, I want to put a window here and 2 side windows, because that'll make the whole job look massive, like a bigger van.
Yeah.
So it can come up to the height of there,
Yeah.
or just below, and then just have a pull down blind or two. Whatever.
A pull down blind would be ideal. Is a pull down blind up and down. So I do it from that edge there, all the way across up to there, and we can pull it down. And then, like I say, with the projector screen, I can then actually mount the projector screen to this. Well, you pull that down, and we'd have that working at the back of the van.
Yep. I'm happy with that. What?
Epic.
It's going to look good though.
know.
It's going to look good. In all fairness, we haven't put a frame that big in a big van, so this is just like a small double.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's just used
So
it
it's
for single.
830 wide.
830 wide, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to have ample space to put his fishing rods, and he wants to be able to roll off the side, walk down the front, and get out either side, or get out the back of the door. That's why we've left that sort of galleyway in the
So
centre.
that there, where we're going to put his shelf and storage area there, is, can the wood come to the outside of the wheel arch?
Look, you could come 50 mil off the wheel arch if
Yeah,
need
but
be.
I'm just thinking, if I did 15 mil, the board, you've got out the board, which is 15 mil anyway.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring it to there, but what's my maximum I can bring it out?
I'd say 50 mil.
50 mil.
So there's no windows going in the back. Carpet, we'll do whatever you do and sway carpet line, whatever
Yeah, I'm
you
going to do Alcantara ceiling, all back panels Alcantara, these panels here all Alcantara, and then carpet in between.
Yeah. Floor, just want like a light grey colour.
I'll show you some colour swatches of
We'll do that.
Yeah,
We'll do that
show you
next.
some colour swatches. Right, let's have a look at colour swatches.
Let's go.
So we have got light grey, well, medium grey, light grey. I think these are a little bit too light. I mean, I think that's a bit too light. And then what we've got is Alcantara. So they're the different colour Alcantaras what you can use. And then the standard carpet, which is smoked.
Right. I think we're going to go for this floor. It's got to be a contract.
That could be for the ceiling.
This one.
Yeah, that's. I normally use that on the ceiling.
Right.
And that one I use on the side panels. So this is your standard carpet, which is smoked. When we do our windows, we cut over, so you get a nice neat finish on the inside. You don't get the rubber trim, which is on the inside. A lot of people put the rubber trim on. You've got a big horrible rubber trim. We carpet it, cut the windows out, carpet it over, and trap it over, so you get like an OME finish. So Alcantara panels at the rear, Alcantara in the ceiling, and Alcantara panels down either side. Similar sort of layout, but with your bedding.
I want it to look like this.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
I think this is it's not too much going on, but it's pretty executive. I like that.
Simple. It is simple. But
it
gets the effect what you want.
I like that. I think we'll go for that.
And like I say, if I can get the van shades to work somehow with the bulkhead, that'll be a nice touch. And I know going over and over, but if I can get the panels on the doors to work as well. I know I can do an exterior mount, so what that means is I can do the board, cut the board out, and then van shades do an exterior where it mounts to the board, so the blinds actually sit proud.
Right.
And that will work because if you've got sliding windows, sometimes they catch on the blind when they move backwards and forwards. So if I did it mounted external, not internal, it should work.
Give you a bit more space.
Yeah.
No, I think that looks very good. That. Can you get that on the camera? Can you see that? Yes. Swirly whirlies.
The buffing head off of my buffing wheel.
Like a polishing mop, right?
All you do is
There you go.
as many as you want.
That's it. It's easy in trying to get them lines up, it'll go up and
The
down.
lines are hard to do. They're a lot easier to do. They're a lot easier to do, and they look more effective anyway.
Breaks it up a bit.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I don't think there's anything else. To be honest, we're not doing any exterior
You've given me some work to do.
No, it's a 2-day job, man. Come on.
2-day job.
It's not. No, well, look, we've brought it to the best for sort of bespoke work, do you know what I mean? I know hundreds of people that could have put a conversion in it, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the customer's direct needs, which is important.
Chuck him a rally chopper in as well on bike. On a bike ride.
I don't think he's bothered about that, in all fairness. No, the van's been dropped off. We'll be up, obviously next time we'll come down, hopefully get them seats.
Well,
out.
if you want to come down and do stage by stage, I can give you an hand, just give you a heads up and say, come down, we're this far along, if you want to do a stage build, that's...
I'd rather you just get it wrapped up as soon as
Just get it done. Before...
We'll just wait, because he doesn't want to see any pictures until literally all it's going to be is he just wants a grand reveal of finished things. So,
Before and after that.
aye.
Oh, lithium batteries, they catch fire,
Hopefully you're going to have any customer. If not, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping it. I've not done one like this before.
I'm speechless. I'm smiling like a Cheshire cat.